Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So we are going to continue on our topic on poor IHC staining, factors that could lead to poor IHC staining. What can we do about it? I'm taking this point by point because I want to keep it simple and not overwhelm us with information. That way, when you go for your interview, you can pick anyone that's best for you. You don't have to say all of them. Anyway, before we continue, my name is Dr. Emmanuel Obodo. I'm a biomedical scientist and I'm also a lecturer in biomedical science here in the United Kingdom. So I'm going to be talking to us about something that could also contribute to poor IHC staining. What is it? Inadequate deparaffinization. Remember paraffin wax, okay? So we embed the tissue in a paraffin wax. Then we cut the section like I'd already mentioned to you guys. So if we don't deparaffinize, if we don't melt the wax away from the tissue, what it means that the wax could still cover the tissue, thereby preventing the accessibility of the very either primary antibody, secondary antibody, as the case may be, from accessing the tissue. So inadequate deparaffinization is also another factor that could lead to poor IHC staining. I hope that makes sense. So I've already explained deparaffinization. Deparaffinization means removing the paraffin wax. Okay, so when we melt the paraffin wax so that it can stay away, thereby it can melt away from the tissue, thereby exposing the tissue, that is deparaffinized. So when there is inadequate or inadequate deparaffinization, what do you mean? That the paraffin wax has not been properly deparaffinized, meaning that there can still be some paraffin on the tissue, and that way it will prevent the accessibility of the very antibodies to the tissue, and that could affect or contribute to poor IHC staining. Does that make sense? So what can we then do to be able to correct it? We need to ensure proper deparaffinization by making sure there's a complete deparaffinization by using oxalate, okay, and graded alcohol, okay, followed by proper rehydration in water or buffer. I hope that makes sense. Okay, now of course, where possible, we might need to consider double checking our protocol. Of course, if staining is weak, then we can be able to review our method in terms of the protocol of the deparaffinization, as the case may be. That way it can help to make sure that the steps are performed correctly. I hope that makes sense. So deparaffinization, inadequate deparaffinization, could contribute to poor IHC staining. So the solution is to ensure there's a proper deparaffinization, like I've mentioned, and of course double check the protocol and see where possible if there's still weak staining, to see what we can amend, what the area that we might need to change or update, as the case may be, that way to ensure that that process is done the way it's supposed to be done. I hope that makes sense. So don't forget, inadequate deparaffinization is one of the factors that could lead to poor IHC staining. So yeah, let me know what you think about the video. Please, can I ask you to like, share, subscribe, and I wish you all the best till I come back your way again. Bye-bye.